I hammered against the pavement like it had something to prove. The city lights blurred into streaks as Daniel Carter tightened his grip on his daughter's hand, rushing toward the bus stop. Late again. Always late. Life didn't give single dads second chances, it barely gave them time to breathe. Then he heard it. "Please, don't hurt me. I can't walk." The voice cut through the storm like a blade. Weak. Desperate. Daniel froze. Across the street, near a black luxury car, a woman in an expensive but torn dress was half collapsed on the ground. Two men stood over her, their silhouettes sharp against the flashing headlights. One grabbed her arm harshly. "Get up. You're coming with us." "I said I can't," she gasped, clutching her ankle. Daniel didn't think. He just moved. "Hey!" he shouted, stepping between them. "Back off." The men turned. One smirked. "Mind your business." Daniel's jaw tightened. His daughter, Lily, clutched his jacket behind him. "She said no," Daniel replied, voice low but steady. "That makes it my business." The tension snapped like a wire. For a moment, it felt like the whole city held its breath. Then sirens echoed faintly in the distance. The men exchanged a glance, cursed under their breath, and backed off. "This isn't over," one muttered before they disappeared into the night. Daniel turned to the woman. Up close, she looked different. Powerful, even broken. Her eyes met his. Fear, pride, and something else, something guarded. "Why did you help me?" she whispered. Daniel exhaled slowly. "Because someone should have." Daniel carefully helped her sit up, noticing how she winced with every slight movement. Her ankle was clearly injured, badly. "Can you stand?" he asked gently. She shook her head, trying to maintain composure. "I'll manage." "You won't," he said bluntly. "Not like this." Lily peeked out from behind him. "Daddy, is she okay?" The woman looked at Lily, something soft flickering in her expression. Thank you." Daniel glanced at the luxury car nearby. "Is that yours?" She hesitated. "Yes." "Then let me get you inside." "No," she snapped quickly, then softened. I can't go home yet." That caught his attention. "Those men," Daniel started. "They work for me," she said quietly. Silence fell. Daniel blinked. "They tried to kidnap you." "They were trying to control me," she corrected, her voice sharp despite the pain. "There's a difference in my world." Daniel studied her now, really seeing her. The designer clothes. The composure. The authority buried under vulnerability. "Who are you?" he asked. She hesitated, then answered simply. "Victoria Hale." The name hit harder than expected. CEO. Billion-dollar empire. Untouchable. And right now, completely helpless. Daniel exhaled slowly. "All right, Victoria Hale. You're coming with me." Her eyes widened. "Excuse me? You can't walk. You can't go home. And you're not staying out here." "I don't need." "You do," he interrupted firmly. For a moment, their worlds collided, his stubborn practicality versus her iron pride. Then, finally, she whispered. "Fine." Daniel's small apartment felt worlds away from Victoria's usual life. She noticed everything immediately, the worn couch, the tiny kitchen, the scattered toys. It wasn't messy, just lived in. Real. Daniel helped her sit carefully, grabbing a first aid kit. "This might hurt," he warned. "I've had worse," she replied, though her voice betrayed her. As he gently examined her ankle, she flinched. "You don't look like someone used to pain," he said. Victoria let out a quiet, bitter laugh. "You'd be surprised." Lily sat beside her, holding a stuffed bear. "You can have Mr. Buttons if you're scared." Victoria blinked, caught off guard. "I'm not scared." Lily tilted her head. "Everyone's scared sometimes." Daniel smirked slightly. "She's got a point." Victoria sighed, leaning back. "This is temporary." "Of course it is," Daniel said. "People like you don't stay in places like this." Something in his tone stung. "And people like you think they understand everything," she shot back. Their eyes locked, tension building. "Look," Daniel said, standing up. "You're safe here. That's all that matters tonight." Victoria looked away, gripping the couch. Safe. The word felt foreign. For the first time in years, she wasn't surrounded by power, guards, or expectations. Just a single dad, and a child who offered her a teddy bear. And somehow, that made her feel more exposed than ever. Morning came too quickly. Victoria woke to the smell of pancakes. For a moment, she forgot where she was, until the unfamiliar ceiling snapped her back. She tried to stand. Pain shot through her ankle. "Don't even try," Daniel's voice came from the kitchen. "Doctor's orders." "You're not a doctor." "No, but I know when someone's about to make things worse." She exhaled, frustrated. "I have a company to run. And right now, you have an ankle that says otherwise." Lily ran in. "We made pancakes." Victoria blinked. I supervised," Lily said proudly. Daniel chuckled. "Barely." Victoria watched them, this effortless warmth, this simple connection. It felt unreal. Her phone buzzed on the table. Dozens of missed calls. Messages. Warnings. Her expression hardened instantly. "They found me," she murmured. Daniel noticed. "Those guys again?" "It's bigger than them," she said. "If I go back now, I lose everything." "And if you don't?" She looked at him, vulnerability cracking through. "I might lose myself." Silence filled the room. Daniel crossed his arms. "Then maybe you shouldn't go back yet." Victoria scoffed. "You think hiding in a small apartment fixes billion-dollar problems?" "No," he said calmly. "But sometimes stepping away helps you see them clearly." She stared at him. For a man with so little, he spoke like he had nothing to lose. And that scared her more than anything. Days passed. Victoria didn't leave. At first, it was necessity. Her ankle needed time. But then, something changed. She found herself laughing at Lily's jokes. Sitting at the tiny kitchen table. Watching Daniel cook like it was some kind of quiet ritual. "You do this every day?" she asked one evening. "Yeah," he shrugged. "Nothing special." "It is," she said softly. Daniel glanced at her. "You've never had this, have you?" Victoria hesitated. "I had something different." "Power? Money? Control," she corrected. "Or at least the illusion of it." Daniel nodded slowly. "And now?" She looked around. At the small space. At Lily drawing on the floor. At a life that didn't revolve around fear or strategy. "I don't know anymore," she admitted. That honesty lingered between them. Later that night, as Lily slept, Victoria spoke again. "Why did you really help me?" she asked. Daniel leaned back. "Because I know what it's like to feel trapped." She studied him. "You?" "My wife left," he said simply. "Left me with Lily. No warning. No explanation." Victoria's expression softened. "And you stayed," she said. "Someone had to." Their eyes met. Two different worlds. Same kind of pain. And for the first time, neither of them looked away. Victoria's phone rang again. This time, she answered. "I'm not coming back," she said firmly. A voice on the other end laughed coldly. "You don't have a choice." Her grip tightened. "Watch me." She hung up, but her hands trembled. Daniel noticed. "What's going on?" "They're planning something," she said. "If I don't return, they'll take control of the company. Then fight it." "I can't, not like this." Daniel stepped closer. "Then don't fight alone." She looked at him, confused. "What are you saying?" "I'm saying you've been doing everything your way," he said. "And look where that got you." "That's easy for you to say." "Yeah," he nodded. "Because I'm not afraid of losing things." She scoffed. "You should be." "I already did," he replied quietly. That hit harder than anything. Victoria turned away, thinking. For years, she built walls. Controlled everything. Trusted no one. And now, the only person offering to stand beside her had nothing to gain. "Why would you help me again?" she asked. Daniel smiled faintly. "Because this time, you're not just someone I saved." Her breath caught. "What am I, then?" He paused. "Someone I don't want to lose." The confrontation came fast. Black cars pulled up outside the apartment. Victoria's face went pale. "They're here." Daniel stepped forward. "Stay inside." "No," she said firmly. "This ends now." Despite the pain, she stood. Outside, the same men approached, this time with more backup. "You've made this difficult," one said coldly. Victoria straightened. "No. I've made it clear. You're coming back." "Or what?" she challenged. They moved closer. Daniel stepped beside her. Or you'll have to go through me. The man smirked. You again. But something had changed. Victoria wasn't alone anymore. I built that company, she said, her voice steady. And I'm not letting you take it. The tension exploded. Shouting. Pushing. For a moment, it felt like everything would collapse. Until sirens filled the air. Police. The men froze. Victoria exhaled slowly. It's over, she whispered. As they were taken away, she turned to Daniel. Her walls, finally breaking. You didn't have to do that. I know, he said. She stepped closer. But I wanted to. That night felt different. Quiet. Heavy with everything unsaid. Victoria stood by the window. I have to go back. Daniel nodded. I figured. Silence stretched. This life, she said softly. It's not mine. No, he agreed. But it changed you. She turned to him. You changed me. His chest tightened. For a moment, neither spoke. Then Lily ran in, hugging Victoria tightly. Will you come back? Victoria's eyes filled. I don't know, she whispered. That was the truth. She looked at Daniel. At the man who stepped into her chaos without hesitation. At the life she never imagined wanting. I wish things were different, she said. Daniel smiled faintly. They already are. Their eyes locked. Close. Too close. And then, she kissed him. Soft. Real. Unavoidable. When they pulled apart, everything had changed. But reality still waited. And neither of them knew if this could survive it.